Milk Crate Marauder.
Anyway, you know who is stopping by today on the show, in addition to the Mike Walker game and the FMEs we have to give out. In fact, Robin, you're up for a Vanguard Award as well.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
A Vanguard Award?
Vanguard Award. Best Robin Quivers moment. It's
wow.
Unbelievable. There's so many.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
What did I do?
You did a lot. You got an unbelievable award coming your way. You might want to leave the room when you win this one.
I didn't even know I should write an acceptance speech.
Well, Pat's going to come in. Pat Cooper is a comedian who I give carte blanche on the show. I let him come in all the time, but he still seems to hate me.
Oh, really?
Some guy sent me some kind of documentary or something on me, and Pat. I thought Pat was going to be the one guy who stood up for me. Hey, Pat, I think. Come in here. Come in here. Come in here and sit down. No one can hear you. Good morning.
He's still screaming about my Jeopardy appearance.
Oh, right, Catskill Mountains. Pat, you know, there's nobody on this planet who loves you more. Good morning, Pat. It's always great to see you. But
now let me ask you a question.
Sit down. Sit down. No, it's not a good morning.
Did you not say any time I want to come on this show, I can walk off the street?
Yes,
did you say that?
That is true.
Have I ever done it?
No.
Why am I worked 3 weeks to get on this show?
What?
Yep, you heard me. 3 weeks ago I called you.
Really?
I demand respect.
Really?
You're damn right.
But I always have you.
No,
but we have comedians who call all the time.
I don't want to know if
we don't even let them in here.
I'm special.
You are.
I'm not in the A company.
But you know I always have you on.
I'm not in the A company. I'm in the OO company.
Oh, we always
walk
have
in the room, they go, ooh, here he is.
But Pat, let me ask you something.
How are you, Jackie? Where are you? Jackie, you're doing a great job.
Well, I'm watching this documentary where the documentary maker obviously hated my guts.
Yeah.
Who? It was something that a bunch of people participated in it. I'm watching this thing and I go, oh, then they come, Pat Cooper's going to say something. They must have interviewed you for this thing.
This Italian thing?
No, I don't know if it was Italian or what, but the guy was slanted. He even admits that you don't like me, but he's going to do I don't know, I guess it's a video.
And I put you down, are you going to start with that?
Oh my God, you killed me.
Where?
I mean, you want to hear it? I got it.
Yeah.
I found it. Pat was
wait. Was this 1937?
No, this is recently. It just came out.
I never put you down. You know my back.
Wait, listen to this.
Listen to me. I'm on here 30 seconds. You're busting my butt.
I got to bust your balls. Because I think you hate me. I think you hate me.
First of all, if I hated you, I'd be here more often.
Really?
Absolutely.
All right, but listen to this. Tell me if you don't hate me after you listen to this. All right. So they're bashing me on this thing.
Tell me when this was, because I had a big fight with you one time.
The copyright is 1997. So it's this year.
No, that means they might have made it in 1997.
Oh, all right.
I think it's 1994 when you were a virgin.
I think it was recently, though. I really do. Seriously.
Is that why you brought me on here to bust my fucking...
No. You're promoting something, right?
No, I got to... No.
You don't want me to bring this up?
Promote.
You don't want me to bring this up?
Anything you want, because I defend myself.
All right. So listen to this, though. You tell me. I think you hate me more than Freddie Roman.
Freddie Roman hates himself.
All right, here, listen to this. We'll get to Freddie in a minute. Check this out.
The world of entertainment don't respect him. He is a radio man, basically. Okay, he's a shock jock. Don't make any. He's not a big, giant, talented guy out there. He's not the Clark Gable of the movie thing. He is what he is. He's a shock jock. That's his forte. He does it well. Become a multimillionaire.
Okay. This was after the movie, anyway. So I'm saying, why is Pat bad-mouthing me?
I'd like to know what show this is, because
it's a documentary.
Oh, you know what it is? I know. Oh. This is a couple of years ago.
Oh, it was?
So, wait.
It came out when the movie came out.
You want to listen to me?
Oh, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Want to listen to me?
Want to hear the rest of it? Just listen to the rest.
Let me defend section and section.
All right, thank you.
Don't try to bite no corners.
Because I figure you're my friend.
I am your friend.
I said, oh, God, thank God Pat's going to defend me.
Hold on.
I go, Pat's going to defend me.
Hold on a minute. I will clear this whole thing up.
Go ahead.
How many times you badmouth people, now you're their closest friend? Am I right?
You think it happened?
You don't like Larry King, you made the movie, you're up his ass.
Right.
You don't like Roseanne, you're up her ass. You like this one, you're up her ass.
So you're saying this is from many years ago?
It don't mean nothing. It's show business. Let me tell you.
Wait.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
You're the one guy who should defend me.
Your producer defends you.
Yes.
I defend you more than you. I don't
really?
defend you. I defend you every single day.
You do?
I defend you at home.
All right.
You understand?
All right. Okay. All right.
I don't need no applause. Back off.
Listen to the rest of it. It's funny stuff.
I know what this is.
You do?
This guy doing a documentary.
He's badmouth. He's trying to badmouth.
Now what? You're a celebrity. You badmouth everybody.
But I would defend you if someone was doing.
No, you don't.
I always would.
Let me say.
I never say a bad word about you.
Oh, you don't say bad words. You spritz me. It's called a Jewish kick in the ass.
Wait, listen to this.
What's the dummy doing? He says a lot of things he should never say. But that I know he don't mean to kill you people. Hey, that's terrible. And again, that's going to eat him up when his kids hear about that. Right. And they'll throw it to
I said
kids.
that.
You know, that's sad.
Well, we know you.
He doesn't understand that. And let me tell you what I believe. I believe his mother and father are ashamed of him. I said that. I really believe that. There are some.
You think my parents are ashamed of me?
Wait a minute. That's not bad-mouthing you. That's analyzing
Oh, my parents are ashamed of me?
Let me tell you something.
Your parents might be ashamed of you. My parents aren't ashamed of me.
My parents have no decency to be ashamed. They don't know what the
Your
word
parents,
is.
you and your parents will get along.
Screw them too.
Right.
I'm bringing up.
You think my parents are ashamed of me?
Well, I think they cringe.
Really?
Oh, I know it.
They don't. You don't even know my parents.
I meet him. I once in a while see your father bow. He takes a bow. He goes to the track. He sometimes cringes. A mother and father got to cringe with some of the things you do.
Oh, no, that ain't true. And plus, in the documentary, say something nice about me.
Why do you have to bring this up?
Why wouldn't you say something nice about me? Pat, you got to start saying some nice things about me. I'm too
2-3
good to
years
you.
ago.
Is it really?
I'm not good to you.
The movie is a year ago.
That's over 2-3 years ago.
Really?
Is
it?
Absolutely. You were talking about. Listen to me.
Right.
I know the tape.
Right.
I know that. I know.
Oh, you do? Okay, all right.
I know it. But
When we were at war, you say.
I'm always at war with you.
Right.
But that's beside the point.
Right.
I learned from your producer, Gary Delabate, who says, what are you mad for? It's only show business. When we yell and scream at each other, it's show business.
I don't know. I just think sometimes you would stick up for me.
The building, right away, it's show business. But if I throw them out of the business, I'm bad-mouthing them.
I don't know. They always go to you for... I said, oh, thank God Pat's on this tape. Pat's going to now tell these guys the way it is.
I haven't.
I'm a good guy.
You're a wonderful man.
Right.
You're in show business. I do exactly what you do. I spritz. So
nah, come on. It's different.
No, it's not different.
If someone asks me, it does me an interview, you will never find a piece of tape of me bad-mouthing Pat Cooper. Go ahead. What is it?
I just thought I should be close by. Cause
you do? Why?
I don't know.
You think you have information?
Well, I mean...
Did you say everything is show business? We do this for show business, Cooper. Everything is show.
Well, Patty, I was trying to calm you down because you were so upset when those people called. I felt so bad for you. Remember how upset you got when you walked off because those people called and said you were bad-mouthing Howard? So I was just trying to...
It wasn't true.
Right.
Because it wasn't true.
He was set up.
And then when you hide him in the closet,
right.
There's nobody in the closet with me. Meanwhile, if they were telling the truth, why did they run out of the building?
Pat, you got to start defending me.
I defend you every 5 minutes.
You do, really?
But I don't go on the air and make a big... I don't kiss your ass, if that's what you mean.
No, but I mean when you go on the air in a documentary, stick up for me.
If you didn't think I defended you, I wouldn't be in your show.
Who is he defending you to?
Who are you defending me to?
Huh?
Who are you defending me to? Really?
I don't have a... Wait a minute. I don't have a radio show that I can turn around and talk about you every day.
That's true.
You got it. Right. I defended you on Groden. I defended you on Imus. What's the matter with you?
Really?
I always say nice things about you.
Why would you go on Imus?
Because it's show business.
You think Imus... Why do you think Imus has you on?
Why did you do
Why do you think Imus has you on? To promote a movie.
I did... No. What happened to be... You don't like him, but on your terms, as long as we're selling pork, we'll go on his show.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go on,
Look
let's
how
say...
He defends himself. Can you believe him sitting there telling me that I'm off the wall?
I'm the guy...
You're doing the same thing that
I'm the guy who said, Imus never would have had you on his show if I don't have you on. That's how he is. That's how he is. That's the truth.
All right.
You never did Imus before my show. Because I know you didn't.
Let me talk.
Yeah.
I've only did Imus 3 times in 4 years.
I know.
So don't tell me,
But you would never, he would never have you on the show if I didn't put you on. That's the way he is. That's the way he is.
This is show.
He'll do whatever Howard does. Whatever Howard.
Your producer taught me how to be show.
I discovered you.
You what?
I discovered you.
Let me tell you something.
Yes. I discovered you.
Walking around in shorts.
Come on. You know what I'm talking about.
I was on Tom Snyder.
All right.
In the world, the truth.
Tom Snyder.
The truth. I can say
Tom Snyder's a bum.
I can say you stole my material.
Can I jump in for
a
second? Pat, and
I'm your Christopher Columbus.
Not a bad way, but I think what Howard's trying to say in the nicest of ways is that even though you've been around for many years and you're very popular, Howard was instrumental in reintroducing you to a new audience. Would you agree with that?
No.
He would never agree with that. Come on, Pat. Give me a little credit.
Don't you take credit for my ability.
Never took credit for your
I didn't take credit.
Right.
I'm just a fan of yours, and I thought...
You to a new audience.
Okay. I am a contributor here.
You are indeed.
You are
a great guest.
To me.
Yes.
So we are now even.
See, I said years ago, when I got on the radio, I said years ago, one guy I'm going to get on is Pat Cooper. Nobody puts this guy on morning radio. They think he's not relevant to an 18 to 34-year-old audience. I am putting him on. I am putting this guy on.
I don't know why I came on here today. I was so happy.
You were?
I got on the subway.
Pat's wife hates me because every time he comes on the show, he gets all riled up, and then he goes home and he yells at her. All right, here's the last piece of tape. This is you bad-mouthing me. Go ahead. Here we go.
I'm not bad-mouthing.
You're bad-mouthing.
It's too late.
You're yelling over a kid.
He's done what he's done already. He's had 2 big books. What's the motherfucker say? He's, hey, shut up. You like to eat? You like to play tennis? That's all. So they can't say nothing.
You think I support my parents?
What is that? What I said? You support your parents?
Yes.
Well, I don't think you support them financially. I think you support them as you're an only son.
Right.
You said they can't say anything about him?
You're saying my parents can't say bad stuff about me.
Play tennis.
So because they want to play
Don't put
tennis.
words in my mouth. Don't analyze my tongue.
No, I'm asking
Analyze
you.
your own tongue.
I'm asking you,
I
Pat.
like the way you try to manipulate me. You're not big enough to
Come on, I'm having a discussion with you.
I am discussing with you.
You think my parents...
Nice and quiet and a cup of coffee. Now I'm passing gas through my mouth. I don't understand this.
No, but Pat, I want to know this, if you feel this way.
Yeah.
It's serious, because sometimes even when you're angry, some truth comes out.
Absolutely.
Do you think my parents have to be nice to me because they want to use my tennis court?
No, I don't think it's a tennis court so much. I think they got to be nice. I think they're a little bit afraid of you.
They are. Why?
I think because they don't know how far you will go. They think you will go as far that they don't want you to go that far.
But then they wouldn't associate with me, right?
Are they parents?
Yes, they are my parents.
They worry about your children.
But you don't...
Well, let me
right, but your parents... Your parents and you don't talk, right?
Forget my parents. They're not even on the planet.
Right.
At least I say that.
But I have a good relationship with my parents.
Yeah, semi.
What do you mean semi?
Because they're not going to tell you really everything that sometimes that you say that they really...
Oh, my mother does.
Say.
My mother does.
Oh, come on. But am I right? You think they agree with everything you say?
No. And they let us know.
You think they don't cringe when they say, this guy's got 3 children. What is he saying that for? You don't think that they say 20 years down the line, your 3 kids will play the tapes and say, what did my father do? Talk about balloons.
No.
You want to talk about balloons?
I don't think so. My mother's not uptight about that, or nor is my father about sex or anything like that.
They don't want to hurt you. They like you.
No, I'm telling you, their sensibilities are. I am telling you, my parents have an unusual sensibility. Maybe as odd as mine.
Maybe you're hoping.
No, I'm telling you, my parents.
Does your wife have a sensibility too?
Yes.
But I see your wife turn around, calls up here sometime and say,
yeah, no, my wife gets mad at me.
Well, I get mad at you too, but what does that mean?
Right.
What does that mean? You get mad at me? What does that mean?
I'm just saying, I wish you would.
But as long as you don't care, as long as it's good radio. You don't give a damn if Hitler walked in here, as long as it's good radio.
Right.
If I come in
but
and
that's
get
true.
radio and you love me, kiss and hug me, I'm a bad guy.
I just thought you'd be the one guy who'd come in and defend me.
You.
I thought you would defend me. I was so disappointed.
Never be disappointed.
I said, boy, everyone's bashing me, but Pat's going to defend me. Judith Regan defended me.
Where is the defense?
Judith Regan defended me.
Well, Judith Regan's a lovely. I did her show.
Yeah, she defended
Ask
me.
her if I badmouth you there.
No, I don't think you
Well,
did.
she probably didn't ask you a bad question about Howard.
Excuse me.
I needed you. I needed you to help me.
Yeah, I help you every day.
All right, listen to this. This is what you said. All right, I want to ask you. Okay, let's...
Well, who's controlling the airways? I really don't know anymore. I just think that that if you are very controversial today and you can sell Kellogg's cornflakes or you can sell Snapple or you can sell any kind of a meat, they say put them on. Money. This country has product. Money and entertainment, and it stops. Is that right?
Would you think I'm in interest for the money?
I think everybody... Well, no, you're here to...
I'm not.
You're here to clean fish.
No, I got into this business. I was making $96 a week, and in radio, nobody made more than $300.
I don't want... I started out with $13 a week. Does that make me better than...
Yeah, but let me ask you something. Do you think I really thought that I'd make money in radio?
Who, you?
The odds of making money in radio are 1,000,000,000 to 1.
Let me ask you a question. Why are you saying something that you're not going to make money? Explain that to me.
I loved it.
Oh.
I loved it.
No, well, you'll starve.
I would have starved.
No.
I would have. I'm going to tell you something so sincere right now. Okay. If I could have made $200 a week for the rest of my life, I still would have been in radio.
No, you wouldn't have no children.
I wouldn't have. I would not have had children if that's all the money I had.
All right, we ended that. Now what else?
Right.
Now we know you were going to starve.
But I would have stayed. No, that's right, because it's the only thing I wanted to do with my life.
Okay, fine.
Does that sound crazy?
No, I'm not angry at what you do with your life. And I do what I do with my, with my life. I'm not angry at you, whatever you do. I'm not angry at your success.
But you think I do it for the money?
Well, what are you in this business for?
Well, let me ask you a question. I got enough money. I don't have to be working right now. So why am I here?
I got enough money, too. I don't have to be here.
Well, why do you do it?
Because I got nothing else to do.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. You do it because you love it.
I love it because...
You like getting up on stage and being loved.
Because I'm great at that. Otherwise, I wouldn't even move.
Right. You're good at it.
What you do.
That's it.
That's it. But we get paid for being great.
Yeah, but even if I didn't get paid, I would be doing it.
I'm not going to be great for nothing.
Do you think you'd be doing it if you didn't get paid?
Who?
Yeah, you.
No.
You don't?
No.
You do not think so?
Because you know why?
Why?
Because I was driving and I was laying bricks. I was doing everything. I had to make a living. I got a living.
But didn't you make people laugh in your spare time?
Is there somebody else in this room?
Yeah. But you got a lot of money.
Make people laugh.
You got millions of dollars, right?
Excuse me, honey.
You still wanted to make people laugh. You would have made them laugh if they didn't pay you anything at all.
Honey, back off.
You know you would. You can't help it.
I just came in this building today. I got on your floor here. I made 3 people laugh.
That's right, and they didn't pay you a dime.
No, but honey, I didn't go out there. I want to make them laugh all together. I am just a naturally funny man.
That's what I'm saying. You love to make people laugh.
He's a naturally radio man.
But seriously, I want to clarify something. Pat might have said these things when we were not getting along.
We were at war.
Right.
I'm at war with you now.
Right.
What does that mean?
So wait a second.
Wait a minute.
You will make friends with everyone that you hate right now.
Wait a second. But seriously,
I don't believe this guy.
I want to clear up something.
Clear it up.
My parents,
Yeah.
I don't think, are friendly with me at this point in my life, so they can play tennis or suck
Or
off
have a
money
house.
or have a
I
house.
didn't say
Because I
suck
never
off.
bought them a house.
Back off.
Right.
I didn't say suck off. Don't put.
You know what I'm saying? They don't need my money.
No, you're trying to make me look worse.
No, I'm saying my parents never needed my money.
I'm going to make a final statement.
All right, go ahead.
I tell you, your
Right.
parents and your wife, certain things you do, they cringe. And
All right, but that's not what you said.
But that's what I mean.
No.
Don't tell me what I said. Tell me what I mean.
All right.
Oh.
All right. And let me just clarify one more thing.
Clarify. I came here. I'm sweating already.
I'm not doing it just for the money.
Hey, you know what bothers me?
Right.
The very
God forbid
first
shit bother.
statement.
Right. What's the very first thing? What is the very first
Wait till
thing?
the comments come.
Let her say it, Pat. Let's clear the air. Let's clear the air. Let's clear the air.
Talking.
Go ahead.
Wait till the comments
Let's
come.
have a
Yeah.
discussion. Let's have a real discussion. Go ahead.
Very first statement that you know nothing big. You know people don't like you. You're nothing big. He's just a radio man.
Well, a lot of comics have that feeling about me. They feel, why is he so successful? Because he doesn't get up on a
He's
stage
not such a
and do the
major
jokes.
talent.
they're
He's
scared of
no
you.
matinee
Right.
idol.
No, a lot of comics are
I know
jealous of me.
comics who are afraid of you will never come on a show because they're afraid of you.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So their cop-out is, you're not a talented guy like they are.
Right.
I respect your talent. I know what you're doing here.
Right. I think I've got
You're
some
doing-
talent. I must.
No, you're an
Would
abundance
you
of
replay
talent.
that
That's one thing.
statement for me?
You're
All
you're a great promoter.
Thank you.
You're a great radio man.
Do you think I'm a funny
And
guy?
I find out.
Do you think I'm funny?
No, I think Jack Martley's funny.
You think Jackie's funny, but you don't think I am funny?
I don't think you're funny. I
Right.
think
Suck
Jack
me
helps
into
you to
this.
be funny.
You think Jackie is the one who's funny?
Well,
on the
no.
show?
I don't think all the time. I think Jackie's words you deliver pretty good.
Right.
But I don't.
So you think Jackie writes everything I say, and therefore...
no. Don't put words in my mouth.
Right, go ahead.
I think that you are not hilariously funny.
Right.
I am hilariously funny.
You think you're funnier than I am?
Oh, we're not even in my league. Give me a roll. Will you please?
I would debate that. I'm 30 times funnier
Can
than
I tell
you.
you something? Can I tell you something?
No offense.
I can do what you do. You can't do
You
what
can't do what I do.
I can do it.
You have never been able to do it.
One eyeball I close.
Successfully, you've never done it.
You know what the problem is?
Come
Anybody
on.
goes on radio, they steal it from you.
No. Go on radio. I go on radio. You got a shot on ABC. Did they give you your own show on ABC?
No.
They did not?
Lies.
All right.
Well,
Why has no one given you your own show?
I never asked. I didn't want the. What did you ask?
Oh, you wanted a show for years.
Not on radio.
Oh, come on.
Not on radio.
What about television?
Not even on television.
How come you can't
Where
get a
does
show?
he want a show?
What do you want to show?
Is all I'm happy.
Where do you want to show?
I don't want to. I was come over here and bust your balls.
You think you could come on here every day and be consistently funny and entertaining to an audience on a daily basis for 5 hours? There's no way you can handle it.
One problem.
No comic can handle it.
One problem.
Right.
You don't accuse me of stealing from
You guys have to do jokes.
You tell everybody on radio, he said the. That's my the.
Nah, come on.
Kidding me? He
Come
said
on.
about. That's my about.
Did you ever hear
I
radio
could do
like this?
I could do
Did you ever hear radio like this before me? No. Who did it?
What? You know
Not
what?
your pal Imus.
Joey Adams.
Joey Adams? Who? Listen, I'm an inventor.
You are.
I'm an inventor.
I will never say otherwise.
Right.
You're an inventor. All right? All right? You're an inventor. So what else is new?
If I give you a radio show, you could not handle it.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do.
I'm telling you.
I'll tell you what I'll
You
do.
could not do it. Come up against me. Go up on any morning show.
I swear. I should
Do a morning radio program. And I'll let you promote it every day.
You know what I said?
Go ahead.
You know what I said?
Yeah.
If you want to be on radio today,
Go ahead.
and you have chutzpah,
Go ahead.
you must go against the champion.
That's right.
Gotta go
That's right.
I swear to you, I did a few hours in Vegas. They asked me to substitute.
Go ahead.
They said, would you like to do this regular? I said, under one condition.
Go ahead.
I want $1 million for the year.
Good.
I want to bring in my own staff.
All right.
And I want to go against Howard Stern. They said, why? I said, because if you want to fight for a title, you got to fight the champion.
That's good. Now,
All right.
do it, and when you win, I'll sit there, I will eat your shoes. How's that?
You can't eat.
What will you do when I win? What will you do?
Bagel.
No one would win against me. Especially you.
You're about ready to...
No one is as funny
you're
as
about
me.
ready to be taken.
No one is as funny as me. Take me.
Where am I going to take you?
You take me.
All right, you get me the job. I'll
Take
take
me.
you.
Take me.
That's the way to do it.
Like Tyson, you would bite my ear off.
I don't-
I know. That's what you would do.
You'd have to bite
That's
him.
the only way you could beat me. All right. Listen, so we have a disagreement. That's all.
Not a disagreement. I have the highest respect for you.
Well, that's how I feel about you.
You don't say that on the tape.
He'll never say it.
I said it.
I happen to think you're a great comic.
Yeah.
That's why I have you on the show. I've said it for years that you are one of the most underrated comics.
Fine, thank you.
And I'll say it anywhere.
Thank you.
People ask me about you all the time. On tape and off tape, they ask.
You'll never have a question in your
You will
mind
never
as to what
hear.
Howard
You named the
meant
first
when he was
three
talking about
comics you
you.
like.
Who were the best three comics?
What, did you name them in your...
Did I name you?
No.
That's right.
The best three.
That's right.
Because you know why?
Why?
You're off the base. You don't know talent. That's your problem.
You don't think Sam Kinison was one of the greatest comics that ever lived? You do not think
That's
so?
my opinion. No. I think I'm
Sam
funnier than
Kinison.
Kinison.
No. No one is funnier than Kinison.
No. You know why he's funny?
Why?
Because he tickled your bone.
Well, that's what I'm basing it on.
He didn't tickle everybody's bone.
He was the biggest.
Get off my back.
Who was bigger than him?
He was an erratic comic. Erratic. He was erratic.
Oh, that's
He
not
was
right.
erratic.
That's
I'm going to say it again.
No.
I don't dislike the man. I never met the man.
No, man,
he was
brilliant.
erratic.
Brilliant. You're erratic.
Brilliant. I'm not erratic.
There were
I'm
times you
talented.
were off.
No.
Really?
When I lose my temper, I'm erratic. They don't say I'm a genius. I'm erratic.
Right. Now, you're great when you lose your temper.
Everybody said to me, he's not talented.
Sam Kinison was one of the... I'll tell you who the... Eddie Murphy.
No, George Carlin's one of the greats.
No.
George Carlin.
No. George Carlin's good.
He put Sam Kinison in his back pocket.
Nah. You're out of touch. You're out of touch.
You like people who dump in bed. That's your problem.
No.
Yeah, you like that. That's exciting. He dumps in
Kinison
bed.
had a way of telling a story
I
that
got
was
a way
funny.
of telling a story.
Listen.
He's not in my league. Get off my back.
No.
Don't insult me.
Kinison...
You're insulting. I'm insulting.
No.
I'm insulting.
No. You're not allowed to be insulted. You're not allowed. That's off base. You can't say that to me. That's wrong.
Other three.
Get up.
That's outrageous. That's outrageous. Come on already with you.
Who are the other two great?
What are you, crazy?
You got some nerve.
It's insane.
Kinison.
Sam Kinison told a story.
I'd sit on stage with him any day, any time, off the top of the head. He's not in my league. Off the
Sam
top of the head.
Kinison told a story better than any comic alive or dead.
You know why? Because you know why?
He was
You're
funny.
not that bright about comics.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
You're not bright.
You think every comic is worse than you?
No.
You say to me, I say everyone stole from me. You think you are the greatest comic that ever lived?
Yes.
You are.
If I didn't think so, I'd quit the business.
Really? You think you're better than Kinison or Richard
Put them
Pryor?
all in the room. Richard Pryor, all of them.
Better than Richard Pryor.
Let me tell you why.
Richard Pryor?
Back off. This is not a color thing. Let me.
Right. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead. All right.
Oh, it's got to be a color thing because I think Richard Pryor
You're
is
telling
great.
me...
Time out. You think you're the best at what you do?
I know I'm the best.
All right. I know I'm the best, so mind your business.
No. Listen to me.
Don't tell me.
You
Wait.
are excellent at what you do, but you are not the best. Right. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down onto the microphone. No one can hear you. Sit down. He's off the microphone.
Get on the mic.
Get on the mic.
You
think you're the best comic that ever lived?
Now you're...
No, you're not the best
That's
comic
my
that ever lived.
opinion. You don't have to agree
That's
with
a
it.
wrong opinion.
What are you?
You cannot say that you're the
Get
best
off
comic.
my back.
Come on.
So
I
you're
eat
number
Kinison for
one.
breakfast.
No way.
I eat them all for breakfast.
Who?
And I'll prove it to you, pal.
Prove it to me.
The king of the roast right here.
Who?
King of the roast.
Go on last.
Roast.
No.
Roast does not make a best comic.
Time out. Oh, no?
No.
Without anything written, my buddy. You
No.
do that and I'll kiss your ass on Macy's window.
Come on. That's crazy. Come on, get in Macy's window. I'll kiss
Get
it.
off my back.
Go ahead.
You ain't got a
Who are
chance.
the other great comics?
Who is a great
I
comic?
think George Carlin's one of the greatest that ever walked the floor.
All right.
George Carlin is good. He is not.
Great. He's better than Kinison ever was.
And who else?
They don't remember what Kinison's...
Kinison's on
They
the
don't
edge.
remember.
He lived on the
I
edge.
live on the edge. Come in here.
Carlin was over in 72.
Stop crying out loud.
Come on. I love Carlin, but he's not that
No, you
great.
don't love nobody.
I love him.
You know you love...
I love him. I love Eddie Murphy.
You love... Oh, Eddie's all right. But he's not
All
that
right.
great. Yeah.
Listen.
Will you mind? Keep quiet. Let me...
You're good. Eddie Murphy is one of the greatest comics
You're
ever lived.
insulting me. I'm great.
No.
How dare you? Who the hell do you think you are?
Listen.
I am the best in the West without a test.
I am.
I'll take you on.
I'm number one in radio. I'm the number one radio guy.
You were
So I
number
can
one.
tell you.
You were number one.
Whatever.
Now
Whatever you
get on my
say.
nerves.
Okay. You. Is there anybody who is better than you?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
That's it.
Howard, I'm going to teach you something from
Please.
an older man.
Go ahead.
The day you don't think that you're the greatest, you should get off this radio.
I do think I'm
Now,
the
there are
greatest.
people who think Sam is better than I or Buddy. That's fine.
But that's how you feel. All right.
If I don't think I'm that great, I can't go on a stage anymore.
Exactly. All right. That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Look how Fitz. He got me a nervous breakdown.
That's fair enough. No, that's right.
Jackie,
No, he's right. He's got to feel that way about himself.
Keep writing,
He's got
Jackie.
to-
Make him funny, Jackie. Hurry.
Pat has got to feel that way.
So since you didn't name him as one of the top three, he's never...
He's held that against me. He's held that against me. He's mad at me.
That's what it is.
Instigator.
There is not another. He holds it against me. He
I know
does.
what she does for a living. She instigates.
You know what? Listen.
You're an instigator.
There is no other comic I have ever
This
said
is where
to.
the comments come from, you potato face.
There is no other comic I have ever said to, whether it be Kinison or anybody, that I have said, come on this show anytime you want. You know why?
Why?
Because you are the greatest guest out of all the comics. You hear?
Yeah, I agree with you.
There you go.
Hey, you don't have any
Now
argument
you're
from
copying
that.
that.
Now, I'm not, listen, I'm telling you what I say about you.
Sam Kennison.
I tell you you're not the greatest comic, but you're the greatest guest.
I'm going to tell you one more time.
I'm going to tell you, you got to go to your strength. Play to your strength.
My strength.
Play to your strength. Play to your
I want to
strength.
go against you. That's my strength.
Go against me.
All right?
Go against me.
I'll show you how to do it.
I can't get your job. No one wants to hire you. I can't get your job.
That's not true.
I can put you on a radio station and get
can't work with you.
Hey, Jackie.
Who's going to hire you?
Jackie. Don't be a coward, Jackie. Stand here. I was offered work.
So take it.
I want money. I want the money. I'm not going to sit.
They're not going to give you money till you prove
The
yourself.
hell? I proved myself on your show.
No. You didn't get any ratings.
Whose picture is that? It looks like me.
That's Larry King in jail.
Oh, okay.
All right. Listen to me. Don't break my studio. Pat, honest to God.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want you to get a radio show.
Yeah.
But they're not going to pay you $1 million. You haven't proven yourself.
Okay.
You got to go out there.
If you believe in yourself,
What is this woman interrupting?
if you believe in yourself,
She's
why do
never
you need $1
interrupted
million
to say
up
something
front?
You don't need $1 million.
Why do you need $1 million up front if you believe in yourself?
All right.
Really?
All right.
Business.
All right. Listen to me.
Your business.
All right, listen to me. Pat, I want to promote where you're going to be.
I believe I'm worth that, Robin. If you don't think so,
Well, then you'll get it. But you don't have to get it up
But
front.
I didn't say up front. I mean,
No one gave me $1 million until I got an audience.
You didn't deserve it.
That's right.
At that time.
But you haven't proven you can beat me.
I proved it all. I've done everything.
You would not get a 2-share against me.
What?
You would not get a 2-share against
Let me
me.
tell you something.
You wouldn't even get a 1.
Let me tell you something.
I'll bet you money.
You'd have to go take tennis lessons when I get through with you. Tennis lessons.
Nah, the show would be boring inside of a week.
I couldn't be boring on my bed.
No, you would. You would get boring.
When I'm dead, I'm not boring.
No, you would be boring. You would, first of all, you couldn't handle the pressure, and you couldn't handle the hours.
Pressure. You don't know pressure. You think
You're an older gentleman. You couldn't handle the hours.
An older gentleman. Look at
Yeah. You even said so. Yep.
Wow, that's one. I'm older later.
I don't want to embarrass you, but how old are you?
68.
All right, so you think you can get up every day and talk for 5 hours? No way. No way. Physically, you couldn't handle it. You got to be in some shape to do this.
Well, look at your shape. You look like a goddamn god.
See, that's fun. But to sustain that...
Tell me what's funny.
To sustain that, you couldn't do it.
I don't need you to tell me what's funny. That's Jack Martin.
And I've seen you on these other shows. When you're on my show, you're funny.
Okay.
A lot of these other shows, they don't know how to handle you.
I was funny on Imus.
No, you weren't.
Hilarious.
Some people told me they heard it.
You lied to me.
You weren't funny.
Why don't you play the tape?
I heard it.
Why don't you play the good things?
You weren't funny.
Why don't you play the good things, Mr. Stein?
What,
Come
did
on.
you say it about me?
I didn't say nothing about you.
So what am I going to say? You didn't say there's nothing good I can play.
I got the biggest laugh on you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
What'd you say?
Well, we did a benefit, and he was there.
Yeah.
So he turned around and says, we're going to introduce Pat Cooper, Connie Francis opening act.
Right.
So when I walked on the stage, I said, I got 2 words to say to you, Howard Stern. He fell off the floor.
There you go.
He was hysterical.
Yeah. Here you should be.
He's not a bad
What does that mean? Oh, he's not a bad man?
Everything to you two is bad.
Okay.
Everybody's bad.
All right.
Everybody hates you.
Yeah. What about you? Same with you.
I say yell and scream, but I don't take it to my grave.
All right.
You're going to be friends with everybody.
He doesn't take it to his grave.
Let's take a break.
He don't take it to his grave. He can't even get along with his own kids.
I don't get it. You're right.
That's right.
But I don't make any bones about it.
Me neither. I'm not conning you. I tell you the truth.
Yeah, how many people come on here and tell you the truth? They con you. I don't con you.
All right,
I
okay.
tell you facts. And let me tell you something. That's one of the greatest radio shows you ever had.
What
you
was that?
Ever had.
What?
When I talked about my family.
It was the best. Not one of the best.
And remember, I said it, pal, so you know I got the balls. I tell the truth. And when you tell the truth, nobody hears it. Let's go to a break.
No, I'm not going to a break. All right, listen to me.
I saw you look at your lawyer.
No, I want to give you a plug, because that's what you're here for. No, we're ending now. Wait a second. You're right. We got to go to break.
Howard, would you do me a favor?
Yeah, I want to...
May I do my own thing to take me 30 seconds?
Please, go ahead.
I got a head like this.
Go ahead.
I get phone calls. God, Stein, I said, do me a favor.
Please.
If you're not doing any business, cancel. I don't need your goddamn money. Cancel.
What are you talking about?
You know, if they call me, go on, Stein, plug out, play. I says, calm down. All right, you understand?
You never took advantage of that. That's
Sunday, I'm at Rascals in West Orange.
All right, now that's in New Jersey.
In New Jersey. Will you let me finish?
I'm trying to help, but go ahead.
That's in New Jersey.
Oh, everything he does himself.
Sunday.
Right.
10, 11, 12 October, I'm at the Sands Hotel. My weakest show there is the second show, so Tom Cantone was screaming and yelling, push the second show. I just pushed it. That's right. Monday and Tuesday of the same weekend, I'm at the Westchester Broadway Theater. That's
wow.
the 13th and 14th of October. The 15th, I'm in Brooklyn at the Embassy.
Look at the work this man.
Wait a minute. Then I'm at...
He doesn't have time to go
the 25th, I'm at the Club Benet. I covered everything. And November 1st, I'm at Bananas. Now, let's stop talking about that.
Good.
That's it.
That's it. Pat Cooper, go see him.
And I'm working with my wife at the Sands. She's going to sing 4 or 5 songs.
You are kidding me.
Oh.
Why would you do that? I thought that what was so great is you could get away from your wife for a couple of days.
Once in a while, she has, she deserves a break.
Yeah, she sings.
She sings a good song, and they wanted it because she's saying, I got got 5 or 6 jobs, so now she's happy. We don't play tennis.
That's nice.
We don't say Sam Tennis is the greatest. What we do is make macaroni, we pass gas, and we die.
The great Pat Cooper, everybody. Go see him. I don't care, Pat. It's always good to clear the air with you.
No, you don't clear no air.
We clear the air, baby.
You always pound me. I come in here with love in my heart. I wind up going home. Wait.
Doesn't matter. You were good. That's what counts.
You want me to leave?
No, yeah, we're done now. That's it.
Is that it?
That's over. Oh, wait. Let me take a break.
You want me to leave?
No. I'm going to take a break, and then you'll leave during the break.
No, wait a minute. You mean I got up this time in the morning for this?
What are you talking about? We just did 25 minutes together.
I did 2 hours.
You did 25 minutes.
Something?
No, I'm telling you, you were great.
You got other guests?
Yeah, I got a couple other things. Seriously.
My friend.
I wanted to make sure you got on. Now it's a giver. Now it's an Ovina.
I wanted
to do you the favor.
I don't want no favor.
I wanted to do you the favor.
Whatever you do, you'll never see me come here again. Do me no favors.
I know. I wanted to make sure you got the plug in.
I don't want your plugs. Take my
Oh
plugs back.
my God!
Cut the tape.
You can't make him happy.
No matter what you do. Don't do me a favor. I'm doing you a favor. I got up in the morning for this thing. Don't remember that.
Wait a second. You're mad at me because I had you on.
I want you to understand. I don't need your favors. Don't ever say you did me a favor.
I'm saying I wanted you on the show.
I did the show as a nice man. Say, Pat, thank you, and I go. I did you a favor. What favor?
I want to make sure you get your plugs on. Are you crazy to yell at me? Are you crazy to yell at me?
I'm discussing. There's a difference.
That is crazy.
No, you're crazy.
I have you on my show, and I
did it. I did it. It's wonderful.
And we have plugs.
Don't shove me out here like you did me a favor.
Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
I'm leaving.
There's no pleasing you.
Wait a minute, Pat.
I don't want a favor. I'll never call for a favor. Never.
Really?
Because I'm an independent human being. When you tell me to do me a favor, I tell you, Howard, I love you dearly.
You can't win with this guy. You cannot win with you.
I don't want no favors. At my age, I don't need favors. I'm a gentleman, I'm a man, and the funniest bastard on the planet. You're telling me to do me a favor? Come on.
Oh.
I love your show.
You can't win with this guy. I sit and I tell him, I said, you're a great guest. I say to him, he's a great guest.
Hold on. Pat, there's nothing wrong with you calling up and saying, I'd like to come on to plug something. I really don't like to call up. You know why? But there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't like to.
I like when you call.
I don't like to ask.
Because then we know when you want to come on.
Well, how do I know when you want to be on?
The lawyers talk.
How do I know when you want to be on?
No. Can I tell you something? I swear to you, everything's decent.
This is crazy to be arguing about this. I told you, call me anytime you want to be on the show.
And we're not saying...
Jackie,
You got to address the question.
No,
He's asking you... I'll answer it.
Pat,
When you want to come on the show, you call and ask to come on the show.
I say
because you have something to promote.
I don't have that relationship with anybody.
Howard, I didn't say that.
Right.
They broke my chops, Howard.
Who did?
All these places that I just plugged.
All right.
And I said, all right, look, I don't want to...
You can plug whenever you want.
Let me finish, for Christ's sakes. So I turned around and said, look, I don't want to bother the guy. He's got things
Listen to
to
me. You're a good guest. You're a great guest.
We're always happy to have you.
This is our form of paying you.
Love having you here.
Hold on, Howard, I have an answer here.
Yeah, go.
Pat. When I call you up and ask you to come in, but you don't have anything to plug, are you doing us a favor?
No. I don't do no favors. I don't do favors. I come here. You know why I come here?
Because you have a good time.
I'm good for the show.
You're a great guest.
You're good for me.
Yes.
When you say to me, you do me a favor, you know something? I'll never call again.
Oh, my God. You are way so sensitive.
That's my heart.
Very sensitive.
That's my heart.
Yeah, you really got them now.
When anybody tell me to do me a favor, I say...
All right, listen to me. Pat, let's end this way. Pat, this is crazy. This is crazy.
It's getting hung up on one word.
Happy holiday, by the way. Happy holiday to all you Jewish people out there, and thank you for the plug. No favors. I love you.
All right, I love you too.
Pat,
there you go.
Hold on.
That's all right. Pat's done. He's over.
Yes, I understand that.
Pat, we hope to see you again soon.
I tell you, Howard, I love you dearly. Please do me.
Anytime you want to come on.
I'll never call.
Anytime you want to.
I don't want favors. I want to be friendly with you, and if you never call me, I still care about
Pat, anytime you want to come on.
Oh, there we go.
Please.
Not 3 years.
Call us if you need a favor, Pat.
Pat, as a favor to you, I'll announce the rest of those dates again. I love that guy. I love that guy.
You can't make him happy.
You cannot make him happy. You gotta love Pat Cooper. That is the greatest. That is a great man. I love that guy. Where is he appearing?
I don't know. Rascals in West Orange.
I would go see him. I would go see him. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back. More FME's The Mike Walker Game and a whole bunch of other crap coming up.
Now, what could Jackie Martling do to piss off Pat Cooper? Almost anything.
I don't agree with everything he does.
Yeah.
You know, he wants to do what he wants to do, fine.
Right.
Don't bring me into that marshmallow in the behind thing. I don't want that.
Oh.
You understand? No, but Jack Martling to allow that. What does that tell you about Jack Martling? How can you allow that to happen? That takes care of your character. What do your children say to you 10 years down the road?
What will we do?
What do your children say to you? How do you go? If someone says, you Howard Stern's the daughter, yeah, let me tell you about your father. I mean, they're going to be punished for this. And they don't seem to understand that. Because his character, what he's doing now, the children will suffer.
Right.
And, you know, I mean, they walk down and I told them this. Your kids will turn around and be punished for what you're doing. But it's like talking to the wall.
Your Father of the Year pass on Pluto.
Who this?
You're still on the air?
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't even know where to get that pasta yet.
Oh, Barilla? Delicious pasta. You want some more? Delicious. Is that good?
Do me a favor. That oil's good for you.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, put that on top of the pasta and it slides right down.
I love it.
And eat the basil. The basil's good for your intestines.
My intestines are fun.
No, your intestines ain't fine.
Anyway, all the fans are happy you're back on the show. I'm getting a lot of faxes
Thank you.
that are coming in. Howard, finally someone with a greater mental illness than Robin. That's what they say. Look at this. That's what they say about the great Pat Cooper. And they say now you are the best. You are the king of yelling, Pat Cooper.
Well, it's something. It's a king of something. I have no throne.
They say lock him in a room with Quivers a loon and see who comes out alive. And get that idiot Ganji in there with a camera. That's what they say.
Oh boy.
And he says, this guy says, tell Pat Cooper to stop whining. He has received more recognition through this episode on your show than he ever had before.
True.
He says, I never even heard of Pat before this show turned him on. So that's good. That's good.
I made a lot of fans.
All right. And you made a lot.
I'll tell the truth.
You made a lot of new fans.
I made a lot. I lost a few, but I made a lot.
And listen, Pat, I think it's over now. Even though you said a lot of bad things about me.
Oh, stop pounding on the door. What are you, like a hammer?
No, he did.
Pounding.
No, I found the bad thing.
You know what?
Sean C. Fact. You did remember the interview you did with Steppin Out Magazine? You slammed me good in that one. You did. You got to admit. True?
That was one of my biggies.
You slammed me good.
I did. You know why?
Why?
Now let's analyze.
Now you insulted me.
No.
What did you say, first of all?
No, you insulted you worse.
I know. I told you.
You know what I did?
That he did a lot of awful things about me.
No, Quivers, you know what I did?
Quivers.
Now, Howard, you can scream and yell. Now I badmouth you. Now I'm responsible for badmouth.
I never badmouthed you.
I didn't do before.
Pat, I never badmouthed you.
Otherwise, you set me up for the kill. No. So that's why I turn around when they're stepping out.
No, I never badmouthed you.
I'm going to give him a reason to be mad.
Did I ever badmouth you, though?
I was never mad at you.
You got to admit, I was never mad at you.
All right, what's the difference?
Are you
What
ready?
did he say?
All right, let me just read it to you. You don't have to say anything. We're going to put it behind us. And then we got to do the news, because it's crazy. Now, here's what you said about me. You ready? Now, you got to admit, I never said anything bad about you. Never.
And certainly I never.
Are you ready? Pat Cooper on Howard Stern. All right? You ready?
I've been sitting here for an hour. Of course I'm ready.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
I don't know
think
if
you're
I'm ready.
Right.
What do you? Put your glasses on.
I can't see. I can't even see anymore.
I
can't even see how you badmouth me. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
If I see that Howard Stern, I could bite his nose off. He wouldn't have to worry about a nose job. All right?
That's
why you got to. Yeah.
What's funny? Go ahead.
That's not funny.
That's hilarious.
I'm your friend. You got to talk about. You know.
How many times you knock your own nose?
All right. Listen to this. This gets more vicious. Howard will exploit anything to help himself.
Right.
He said he saved that guy on the bridge. He never saved that guy on the bridge.
He never did.
You can't
stand
that I saved somebody. Why do you wish me ill? Why do you wish me ill?
Because I know it wasn't true. That kid would confess anything you saved me. You know what?
No, he was
4 feet off the ground.
Wait a second. The guy was on the bridge. Hold
and they put a bridge in front of him.
Why did the police come and take him away?
I couldn't believe this.
Why did the police come and take him away?
Because the police got sucked into this whole thing.
Oh, come on. The guy
sucking in on the bridge.
You couldn't stand to say something nice about that. The one heroic moment in my life.
But I told what I believed.
At least I talked the guy off a bridge. I saved a life.
I ain't talking over.
Oh, you don't believe that for a minute.
If I was on the bridge, you called me up.
Listen to this. Howard didn't save nobody. He's a liar. I did it right on the... He's a liar. How could you call me a liar?
First of all,
I'm your friend.
Let me explain.
I figured, even if we had a fight...
nobody. It was a con job.
You think I said that?
I don't believe you saved anybody. That's my opinion, okay?
And you think I'm a liar? You think I'm lying about it?
What does that say?
You think I set that up?
If you turned around and said I saved somebody, and I said you didn't, that means that you have done it.
That I'm lying?
All right, no.
It might be a matter of opinion whether I save the guy's life, but you say I'm a liar?
Lying?
You think I'm a liar?
I didn't say you're a liar, but
you said he's a liar.
That's what I said.
All right, you say I'm a liar.
Okay,
that hurts. That hurts me.
Absolutely. I thought we were finished with this.
No, this is too good.
Okay.
All right, this is too good. Now listen to what you say. This kills me.
Everything kills you.
And you know I'm not a liar. Admit it.
Howard.
Am I a liar?
Yes, I'll prove it to you.
Go ahead.
Prove it to you?
Yeah.
You told me your father said things that he didn't say. That makes you a liar.
My father did say it.
Your father didn't say it. He said it.
My father has Alzheimer's.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to admit that on the air.
Oh, brother.
My father don't remember yesterday. My father told me.
I'm not going to admit it on the air.
My father's a pussy. He's a worm. He's afraid to run into
but
you.
You see how you copped out?
He's a worm.
You lied about your father.
I didn't lie.
Yes, you did.
My father's lightheaded.
Nah, your father. I'll be that very classy.
Yeah, my father. I'll have a long talk with him.
He's from the old school, honesty.
He's going to be an old age home eating dog food. That's where he's going to be. You wait and see.
If I had a father like yours, I'd never get married.
Let me tell you something.
You hear what I said?
I saw how you got along with your father.
Hear what I said?
Yeah, I don't believe it.
If I had a father and mother like yours, I'd never get married.
If you had a father like mine, you would have committed suicide.
No,
you couldn't have stood the mental anguish.
My
father yelled at me every day.
I came close, but I was on the bridge and you didn't talk me up.
Now listen to what he says about my friend. How could you say this about me, Patty?
Oh, wait.
Listen
Patty?
to me. Yeah, Patty.
Oh,
that's what I call you. Listen to this. He says,
where did you get this?
Chauncey faxed.
Okay.
All right.
Who's Chauncey?
The guy you did the interview with.
interviewed you.
Oh.
What about the fact that Governor Pataki? What about the fact that Governor Pataki had Stern sit alongside him while be sworn in? He said this. What does that tell you about Pataki? What does that say about his morals? Pataki should take a vote from Hitler.
Am I glad you said that?
Yeah.
I'm going to take.
Pataki's a good man.
I'm going to see him tonight.
How could you say these things about Pataki?
Very simple. I opened my mouth. I said it.
And you
I
see
said
him
at the
tonight?
moment I was angry.
Where are you going to see Pataki?
Oh, now you want to know?
Yeah.
I'm getting too close to him?
No, where are you going to see him?
I'm going to see him at the atrium.
And you badmouthed him.
Badmouth.
You said he would take a vote from Hitler.
You
badmouth people.
So what you're saying, Pat, now is anything...
I want to give it a Pataki.
Yeah, wait a second.
Anything he says in anger really doesn't mean anything?
No, it meant it for the moment, but don't mean nothing.
All right, here's on Robin Quivers.
I said the N-word 15 minutes ago, don't mean nothing.
Robin Quivers.
No.
Listen to this. Listen how mad you were. This is how you... I don't think you were angry.
I've always been your friend, Pat. Wonderful things about you. Vicious.
You know what the N-word is? Nicole.
You be so vicious to me.
Robin Quivers. Robin Quivers.
Howard won't tell you he was hurt.
Pat.
Let me hear it.
Let me tell you what you said.
I can handle it. If I said it, I said it.
Robin Quivers is a scumbag. She's nothing. This is a lady. They all are scumbags. If Howard leaves show business, do you know what they will be? Nothing. Robin Quivers.
From 2A.
Wait, listen. This is good. Robin Quivers. This is great. Robin Quivers will be nothing. She'll be back doing what she was meant to do, which is being a nurse.
Were you a nurse?
She would go to the hospital.
I was meant to be. You know exactly what they had written up for me in heaven.
Were you a nurse?
I was supposed to be a nurse. I was meant to be a nurse.
She would go back.
Nursing was a mistake.
This is good. She would go back to the hospital to give enemas. That's her forte. Not to turn around and abuse people or accuse people of what she thinks is right or wrong. What is she? She's boring on television. She's got no personality. She's like a fish out of water on TV.
That's great. That's great dialogue.
And she don't belong there. On radio, she comes across a little better.
Isn't there an ending to this thing?
No, okay,
no, you went on and on and on.
This is the best part, though. This is the best part. They say, well, will you be buying Robin's book? Pat says, only a kook would buy her book.
You should have been the first.
This is the great. What's so important about her? Her breasts? And there you go.
You waited for me to come back on this show to read that.
No, I didn't even know you said this.
Well, you said you read Steppin Out.
And then it says, are you going to attend the birthday party? He said, right now I'm going to go. But if they twist my balls, I'll tell them to shove their birthday up their ass.
See?
Can I have a copy?
Yeah.
I got the book home.
Yeah. You don't want that. All right.
Oh, there you are.
You badmouth. But I don't care.
I
can take it. I'm more of a man.
Oh. No,
I can take it.
It doesn't make you more of a man.
Yes, it does.
He can take
you would never.
too.
How many things have you...
This is good pasta, this Barilla.
I didn't say it wasn't. Look how fast he brushes the whole thing.
So now you're saying none of that meant anything, Pat?
Let me tell you something, darling. You just heard a greatness 10 minutes ago when he told me his father said this and this, and his father didn't back him up. What does that tell you?
Nothing.
Nothing. Doesn't say anything. Doesn't mean my father knows what he's doing.
That's your answer. He's defending himself by saying my father's a kook. He's got.
I never badmouthed you. Never.
You badmouthed me just now. You said your father said that. That's badmouth.
I didn't badmouth you.
We're not talking to somebody else. We're talking to you.
Hey, I said
at the very
I don't deny what I said. I don't deny what I said.
Yes.
That's one thing about me. I said it. Okay? Now, what do you want to do?
Are you going to harbor still resentment, or are you over
I don't resent nobody. I didn't hate you. I got angry when they came to me. I blew my stack.
I know.
I continued of the stack blowing.
You were pissed off.
See, my stack blowings last a couple of weeks.
Listen, Pat, let's forget it, and let's do the news.
How can you forget? You said that 2 hours ago. You're still pounding my patooza.
All right. Enough already. Yeah, that's why we're here. We always have fun.
Any more crap
No, that's it. I just want to get out of my system. I think we got to bury it. I think it's over.
It's 2 hours.
You said that for 2 hours here.
But that was good. Because you did say, what did I say about you? Now you know.
I did.
All right. You're bad
I
now.
admit I said it.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm a better man.
I'm a better man because I said it.
All right.
I'm not denying it. But
you can't deny it.
You
It's in
said
print.
you called me a lie. I says, yeah, because you just lied on the show 10 minutes ago. So what are you telling me for?
No, I didn't lie.
Nobody wants to know nothing.
I don't lie when it comes to you.
About your friend, I ain't got a chance here.
All right. A lot of the callers want to welcome Pat back, but I think we should get to the news. All right, Pat, are we over this?
Will you stop it already? Come on.
Here we go. All right, let's go. Robin, what's in the news?
You don't want to take any calls?
I'll take it.
You want to take calls? I'll take
If
calls.
there are people who want to say welcome back to Pat,
I wish,
You want to welcome Pat back to the show?
Actually, Gary, I wanted to get your...
No, it's Howard. That's Howard.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I guess they don't even care. That's crazy, right?
I'm not a big fan of Pat Cooper.
Really?
Yeah, I think he wronged you when you're being too easy on him.
You think I was too easy?
Yeah,
well, I like Pat. I don't care. I like him.
Yeah, well, I don't understand why.
I just like him.
I understand why.
He's not funny.
Well, because you have no sense of humor.
No, I have a sense of humor.
No. You've been a coma too long.
You're not funny. How?
Hey, let me tell you something about funny. You know your business, I know my business. You know what you are? You're a butcher that can't cut meat. Did you hear what I said to you? So back off and stay out of my career. You don't know comedy. You ain't got no chutzpah to go in front of an audience and do things. You know what you are? You're boring.
Right.
I'm not criticizing your career. I'm just saying...
You're criticizing because you don't know talent. You don't know comedy. You don't know nothing. How dare you get into my lifestyle when you don't know what you're talking about?
Howard is a talent.
Howard is not a talent. Howard is a man in a cocoon here doing something that he's doing. A lot of people think he's great talent. A lot of people don't think he's got talent. So do me a favor. Understand English. Go back to school and learn about character.
Pat, all you do is
Pat,
yell.
this is Bob Morton.
That's right. That's why I make $1 million by yelling.
All you do is yell.
That's great. I gotta yell. I think it's healthy.
Let me hang.
Next.
What are
you gonna do? Go clean fish.
Radio, but he's not funny.
All right.
You're
Thank
funny.
you. This is Bob
You
Morton.
don't have no sense of humor. If you tell me this man's funny, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Now I'm insulted. I don't care if you say I'm not funny, but you tell me this guy's
Why are you attacking me?
You're right. I'm not attacking you.
Why you say you know I'm funnier than you?
You're not funnier than
I'm a scream.
You're not even close.
Why am I on all these shows?
You couldn't even be a clown.
Then why am I so successful? Then why am I so successful?
You're not successful because you're funny. You're successful because you're controversial.
Oh, but I'm not funny.
No, you're not funny like me. I'm funny.
I'm funnier than you.
Semi-funny.
I'm funnier than you.
You're controversial.
I am funnier than you.
Keep writing, Jack.
Good idea to take calls, huh?
Kick him off.
All right, thank you.
Throw me out. Execute me. And he probably does executions up in the New York State.
Well, that was a good idea. That worked out well. Welcome back. All right, let's do the news. Who cares who's funnier?
Yeah,
Let's
I think
go.
we better stay in this cocoon. It's safer here.
Well, there you go, Pat. Again, you're at war.
But the guy's telling me that has no...
Why do you have to attack Howard?
Why did you attack me?
I had to attack you when he puts me in the same league as yours, comedy. You're not in my league, it's comedy.
Oh, come on.
You're in the league. Can you do stand-up comedy?
I don't do
You couldn't
stand-up.
do sit-down comedy. Forget about stand-up.
You couldn't do a radio show.
I could do it twice.
No, you couldn't.
I've done it.
And where is
I've
it?
done it.
Why aren't you on more?
I turned it down.
Come on. You couldn't even compete.
Hours at a time.
Get a radio show against mine and beat me, and then I'll know you're better at it than me. Get a radio show against mine and beat me.
If I get a radio show against yours, it's over.
No, it's not.
It's over.
I would beat you so soundly, you would be the beating of your life.
Everybody. Get off my back.
I've beaten everybody.
You want to know something? What kind of man I am? I want to go against you. You know why?
Why?
Because that's when you know you're great, if you beat the greatest, and I will beat you.
Go to it.
There you go.
You could never do it.
Don't tell me I could never.
You could try and try and try.
You could be right.
You couldn't even get up.
And you couldn't
even get up in the morning.
You may realize, who, me? I'm always up. I'm always up.
You would die from the schedule.
And you may never
2
know.
weeks into
Some of your people may come on my side.
I doubt it. Who? You've alienated everyone.
I already got a kick under the table.
I don't know.
Who do you have?
I already got a kick under the table.
Oh, there you go. Jackie, right out the door, huh? Bastard.
10,000 a week, I said. That's all. 10,000 a week, you're out of a job.
You're not kidding. You know I'm the king of all
You're
media.
a king of all media.
Right.
That's where you belong.
I'm the funniest.
But after that, you don't belong in envelopes.
Nobody in my league. There's nobody in my league.
King of the media.
I make people laugh 24 hours a day.
Well,
through books, soon-to-be movies. No one's had the success I've had.
You've been building that movie for 10 years.
Wait and see.
You've been building
When I do it, I'll do it right. You ever been in a movie?
Many movies.
What happened to him?
I don't want to
Because you rush into the movies.
I'm not the star.
You got to do the right movie.
I'm not the star.
I'm the star.
I turned down a movie. I turned down a good part in a movie.
What movie?
The one with Martin Scorsese, Casino. I turned that
But
down.
where is it?
Because, no, it's coming out in December.
Yeah.
Calm down. Will you please calm down? Will you fool your
I am the greatest. That's all. You can't challenge it.
I respect that when you say that about yourself. That's
I am.
to say.
Yeah.
I am the greatest in comedy stand-up.
I am the greatest of me.
I said that, but you're not funnier than me.
No, I am. I am. I'm funnier than you, Pat. I'm sorry. See, he always gets mad that I'm funnier than him.
You're not funnier than me.
I am such a wit.
I refuse to accept
I am so quick.
This is what I thought was at the bottom of the whole
He
thing.
thinks
Pat
he's
was
mad at
saying,
me.
you're not in his league. I'm not in his league. How dare I comment on him? I'm not in his league. I'm not even in his business.
I never claimed I'm a better radio host than you. I never said I'm a better writer than Jackie. He sells better than me.
Right.
But I don't say that.
Right.
I'm in my category.
No, you are a better writer than Jackie. There's no question.
Jackie's the best.
No.
Jackie's the best.
All right, Pat, come on. This is crazy.
It's not for you. Started this whole thing.
You started it. You started yelling that I'm not a talent.
I didn't say that. Now you're putting words in my mouth.
Now you're lying.
I said, look at these lies.
You're lying.
I said right here, I was listening.
Yeah, I know you was listening.
Yeah. All right, Pat, let's put this behind us. Will you?
Again, behind. I got something behind me. I got something in front of me.
All right. How old are you?
66.
Yeah, I mean, this is crazy.
You're too old to be doing this.
This is insane. I'm 41. It's a little...
I got here. You haven't got 66 yet, so I'm already 20 years ahead.
All right, that's true.
So I'm already 20 years ahead.
All right, that's true. You got me beat there.
All right.
I think there was acid in that Barilla pasta. He jacked up. Supposed to come in here, make up, and then you're attacking me.
Made up. You're the one that
You started right in.
The thing. You keep burying me. I will put that behind me. Meanwhile, there's a lot of garbage in front of me.
All right, we'll be back right after these words. Are you the greatest talent in show business today? Who is the greatest comic? You are the greatest comic.
I'll go against Seinfeld. I'll go against all of them.
All of them?
Yeah, but I'm not a better actor than De Niro, of course not.
No, but I'm saying as a comic. Are you a better stand-up comic?
I think I'll take anyone on. I'll take all of them on because I believe in myself.
Right.
I believe in myself.
And you've been around longer.
Can I tell you something? I'll challenge any one of them. But I don't.
You would do it? You would take a challenge with them?
Look, I'll challenge. Why not? Why not get to look?
Why not? Who cares? Who is the greatest singer in the world? Frank Sinatra Jr.?
No, I think the man that I like is Vic Damone, Sinatra, and I like a man who was passed away called Matt Monroe. I think are three of the greatest singers. And
Matt Monroe is still better than people living today.
But I ask you, the woman don't breathe.
How is this sauce?
The woman don't breathe.
You say,
It's good sauce.
Delicious.
This is great pasta. I don't know.
Anyway, all right. Let's put this behind us.
I don't believe it.
What is in the news?
Well, come on, already. You're putting it behind us.
Go ahead. Do the news,
We're
Robin.
going to put it behind us.
Okay.
Now. It's gone.
Do you think Robin is the most talented newscaster?
No.
Who is?
I don't know. I don't judge newscasters. She does her job.
Right.
She does her job.
But she's not the best.
Why should she want to be a best? That's an insult to her. Say, all she can do is news.
Right.
She rides horses.
I could go back to
She knows how to canter.
I could do what I really know how to do, which is give enemas.
Right.
Enemas.
Is she the greatest nurse
Could
that
I
ever
give you
lived?
an enema, Pat? I would like to show you how good I am.
Well, honey, I would probably give you the opportunity.
In private quarters.
No, for the public.
Now.
Oh, absolutely. I would love to do that.
Come on, this is crazy. Let's have some fun.
And let's put it behind us. We have been having fun all
Come
afternoon.
on, Robin, do the news already before something else happens.
Do you know how Orville Redenbacher died?
Yes, I did.
He was yelled at by Pat. He yelled at him to death. You know Orville Redenbacher. The guy was a multi-millionaire.
I know the guy. I know his son, the popcorn
The popcorn piece.
I know. What are you carrying on? Everybody dies. He's 88 years old.
Listen to this.
But listen how he died. It's fun.
I know, in the pool. He died in the pool.
Well, let her do
He had a heart attack and he drowned.
Who is the news person here?
Well, go to the next page.
He was in his whirlpool. Had a heart attack.
Yeah.
And drowned.
So in other words, he was alive and he drowned in the
might have lived had he not been in that whirlpool.
You don't have a whirlpool, do you?
I don't have any kind of pools that have whirls in it.
Right.
I have a regular American pool. You jump in and you get out.
That's right.
Stuff with the turning around and upside down in the heat. That's no good for your body.
Right.
I tell people, don't be stupid. You're not a boiled trout.
Right.
Get out of that stuff.
You know,
Get in a regular pool.
my wife, I swear to God, bought a hot tub. I was against it. I was against it. Listen to this. I was against it.
Dangerous.
I said, yeah?
Dangerous.
I said to her, do you mean I'm going to go in boiling water?
Right.
Because you boil chicken in water that temperature.
Let her go in, you stay out.
So she says to me last night, let's go in. First of all, it was freezing cold last night. I'm going to hop into this hot water outdoors.
Say you're supposed to wait till it's cold.
This is outdoors.
Go outside and jump into this hot water.
She's trying to get rid of you.
Yeah.
She wants to get rid of you. It's enough of you already.
I would cook in this thing.
Yeah.
And I said I won't go in it.
Dangerous.
I refuse.
Dangerous.
You cook your organs.
Trust me.
So you should take this story home to her.
Don't listen to these people.
A hot tub killed my first child.
Really?
When my wife was pregnant in Washington, she had my son inside of her.
Oh, boy.
My son.
The son.
My son. She went into the hot tub. It destroyed her.
No, that's not good.
That was it. That was it. It was the saddest day of my life.
You don't go. You don't do those things. That's not.
She did it.
That's not for human consumption.
Howard Jr. was hard-boiled.
Oh, jeez.
Swear to God.
He doesn't know whether it was a boy.
Oh, I do, too.
Do not.
It was a boy. It was my son.
How many months was she?
It was 3 weeks.
2 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
That's right.
It's not even a thought.
It died. It was a boy.
You want to give your wife guilt.
It was a son.
Maybe she's trying to tell you something with that boiling, trying to put you in there.
It was my son.
All right, so was your son,
All right.
Ernie. Go ahead, next.
Ernie was Howard Jr.
Here's for those of you who want to have a moment to remember Orville Redenbacher. Here's one of his...
Give the guy his due.
I love Redenbacher, whatever.
Well, popcorn is a fun item. And now since we got the microwave flavors, it's made it much more interesting.
It seems only right. Flavor
I'm glad it's over.
People wanted good, substantial flavors.
Sour cream and onion, cheddar cheese, caramel, and nachos. I wouldn't think of eating anything else other than Grandpa's popcorn with real ingredients.
I wish my father had popcorn.
Anything else, he'd be disinherited anyway, so...
Look at those birds. There he goes. You know, I wish my father would have been in popcorn.
Yeah.
What a great business.
Something to leave you, huh?
I got nothing. Man, it'll leave me nothing.
You got it all. You became from your
inheritance.
From your father's sperm, you became a talent.
Oh,
your
God.
father had talent to sperm. Otherwise, you could have been turning around. You could have been a plumber or a bricklayer.
I got no breaks. You never got any breaks either, so you know it.
Well,
Orville.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Orville. Well, now maybe you should go back to what you were meant to do.
No.
Anyway.
You give me an enema, I'll lay bricks. Okay? You give me the enema, I'll lay bricks.
I'll take you up on that.
She'll give you an enema, too. Don't even dare her. Go ahead.
Go ahead, next.
Orville Redenbacher was 88 years old.
I know that.
At least he didn't suffer.
I know that. I said that.
O.J. Simpson's trial could be coming to a close.
Yeah.
Judge Lance Ito told jurors yesterday that he was going to be giving them the order.
Tuesday, right. Tuesday.
The order to the jury. He was going to explain the law to them that applies in the O.J. case on Friday.
But what does the defense say?
However, they're now saying that he is planning to do this even before the people give their closing argument.
Because he's afraid that the jury may get up and say, we are enough, go home.
Right.
And they just get up and go home.
Right.
So he's pacifying them. He's trying to tell them.
Would you leave if you were on the jury?
I would have left 4 or 5 months ago.
Right.
And I would have, first of all, sued Ito for keeping me there.
Right.
I'd have sued you, you son of a bitch. What are you, crazy?
Right.
I got a family.
You got a life.
On my property.
Right.
What is your problem with this other guy? And then.
Right, the N-word.
All of a sudden now it becomes a framing trial. Then these 2 Italian guys, these idiot baboons, going around and
giving a bad name to all Italians.
Well, these 2 guys, they're not Italians. They're not even men. They're rat bastards.
Right.
Trust me.
Well, these are...
You know guys like this.
What?
You've been around. You know them.
These are not men.
Have you ever met these 2?
No, I wouldn't want to meet them. They're
you know,
I'm going to whack you out. Hey, what are you going to whack you out? That's a famous word. I'm going to whack you out. The animal. I'm the animal. The animal. Any man that's an animal, become an animal. No, you don't do what he did, squeal on people. You're an animal, you take the beating.
Right.
John Gotti, whether you like him or not, took it, put in jail. That's the end. Didn't squeal on nobody.
Right.
Well, these guys are in the witness protection program. And
they're not on the witness protection program. They were shown on ABC the other night. They showed their faces.
I've seen pictures of them in the paper, but they couldn't show them in that courtroom
because that's hypocrisy, damn it. You show me on one show, and you don't show me another show. That's how America is being sucked up.
This was another one of those.
It's being sucked up. Trust what I tell you. That case is a big joke.
O.J. is guilty.
He's guilty. He was there. He did the enchilada. He did everything. All of a sudden.
Will he get off?
All of it. Nah,
he will not get off? You believe?
He better pray to God he don't get off.
Why? What's going to happen?
I think they'll kill him.
You think they'll kill him?
I think there'll be a guy out there say, well, I'm going to make a name for myself and whack him out.
Right.
Well, do you know what O.J. Simpson has done in anticipation of his acquittal?
What?
He has he's applied for a trademark on his name, the initials O.J., because he figures that if he gets acquitted, that name is going to be worth a lot of money.
He'll be on Letterman.
Be able to merchandise it and make all
even
this
if he
money.
doesn't
shame.
He can use the name, the same thing. He can still sell from behind prison bars. They're all doing it.
Well,
No shame.
the people in the copyright business are saying that this is a sign that his lawyers think he's going to walk, and they're looking
His
for
lawyers know that if he walks, first of all, the show the other night on the Groden again, I'll tell you, he said he spoke to some people in California, and one of the attorneys on OJ's side said this guy is guilty of sin, but we're going to get him off. But he didn't mention who the guy was.
Yeah, why? Because he's a coward, Groden.
No,
he's a coward.
Well,
if he's got information, where is he? Because he's hiding under his toupee.
What are you yelling at?
How could you like him?
Everybody else is
I like a lot of things. I like a dog.
If you had information,
smoking a cigarette.
If you had information, you would go for it.
If I had information that this guy...
Groden doesn't give the information.
But see, Groden can't... He would put the guy in the spot that told him. No, he would. Would you put the guy in the spot that told you?
Yes, damn right. If I had information...
If I said, Howard, do me a favor, it's between you and I, you going to double deal me?
Yes.
Well, there you are.
It depends on what you did. If you killed somebody, we have to.
If you killed someone, I would tell on him. If you killed someone, I would tell him. If you killed someone, I would tell him. If you killed someone, I would tell him.
Well, anyway, after these... first of all, they had an FBI guy get on the stand yesterday and said he heard Van Adder having this conversation with one of these guys.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Then Van Adder gets on the stand and says, I don't remember talking about that. I never discussed my cases with anybody, so I don't know what it all means.
I know what it means. They're looking for an opening to get this guy to confuse the jury.
What are you getting upset
for? Let him go.
Forget it.
Because it's,
Forget it. You got to go on with your life.
No.
I can see.
Here's what
you got to go on with your life.
What upsets me. I'll get back to John Gotti. John Gotti was in jail for a year. They wouldn't give him bail. They said he was trouble for the world. He was maybe God forbid he killed someone. They gave him a dime, 5 minutes freedom while he was in jail for a year. This guy, we're all worried. Oh my God! First of all, the first thing they did was no electric chair. We're not gonna go for the death penalty.
Should have been the death penalty.
Strike one.
Right.
Strike one. Okay. The second thing that he does, he turns around and he's got 35 lawyers. So that's strike two. Third thing is the judge should have said 3 months. This thing's got to be over.
Right.
We're not going to make this an epic.
He's right.
This is
every
not an
time
epic.
they get a phone call, it's another day of this trial.
All right. Well,
and everybody who sells a book or who gets their hair coiffed and wears certain suits and certain ties. What about the day that all the lawyers on the OJ side wore a tie of the same color?
That drove you nuts.
But yet, if Marcia Clark had the angel on her ear, they all scream bloody murder. So it goes to show you, it's no longer the bodies of these two innocent victims. It's just show business.
Right.
And Ito will close and become a big star. He'll write a book and he'll become an icon, and then maybe go and raise flowers in Japan.
He's a Hollywood judge.
One of those network contracts to be a commentator in legal cases.
I am the genius of me.
Right. Thank you, Judge. That's Judgito. He's saying now quotes you. Judgito.
I am the genius of me.
All right. Very good. All right. Let's take a break. Pat's upset.
Pat Cooper's wacky.
Let me just
all right.
close the O.J. Simpson report by saying the defense will continue today to present their few stragglers of witnesses, and Ito says that it'll be all over by Friday.
He's up against the wall if he don't.
That's right.
I'm up against the wall. I'm up against the wall. I'm up against the wall.
All right. All right, Judge Ito, thank you. Do we have to take a break? Yes, we do. We're going to take a break, Rob. We'll get back to more news with Pat Cooper. Pat, by the way, if you want to go see him this Friday at Christos 2 in Brockton, Mass, see him before he explodes.
No, I'm giving him an enema.
Yeah. On stage?
That's right.
And Saturday, you're going to go over to
St. George Theater in Staten Island with Sinatra Jr.
Frank Sinatra Jr. That should be a fun show. A little music and a little comedy.
He'll be nice and mellow.
He'll be mellow by then. Around Frank, he behaves himself. All right. We'll be back right after these words. All right, let's go on with the news. We're doing good here.
There's some stories we need to get through here, so let's just stop fooling around.
Well, that's part of the show to fool around. Let's be honest.
The city and the county of Los Angeles are now offering a $50,000 reward for information to find a gang member suspected of shooting to death a 3-year-old girl. This was the case where the family wandered into a high-crime area by accident. They were lost.
Yeah, I read that.
Car was surrounded.
They surrounded the car
as they were trying to get out.
Yeah,
they started firing on them, and the little girl was killed. They now say that they are waiting for some forensic evidence to come back, but that they think they have the people involved and that they pretty soon are going to be making some arrests. Here is Willie Williams, the chief of police out in Los Angeles.
All right, Willie Williams. Unusual name, don't you think?
Yes, just confusion.
A lot of confusion there.
We're asking anyone in the city, anyone in this neighborhood, who has any information at all about the perpetrators of this heinous crime to come forward. We don't need your name. We don't need addresses and phone numbers.
Right.
This is a neighborhood under siege, so they are telling the people that their
country's under siege.
identities will be respected if they want to come forward and give information.
You know something, my darling? My darling.
But yes, darling.
Let me explain something.
She doesn't understand.
The game is we try to do it the right way as human beings and try to solve problems as human beings. You've got to deal with animals like animals. These people here, you give them a 10-minute trial and whack them out, and next, then it'll stop.
That's right.
It's not going to stop. We keep on to year trials, 7 months trials, 8-year trials, because it's a big joke. Whack them out. Now, we got the death penalty in the state of New York, but now I'm hearing that if maybe you were a homosexual, bisexual, you can beat the murder rap. They're already making excuses not to kill you. I never heard of such a stupid thing.
That's
Whack
crazy.
them out.
Like
they do in Italy. Hey, Gumbar, you did it yet? It's all over. That's all. Next case, plant them, put them in the ground and make a basil.
Right.
Very good. Here is, the thing I was trying to point out here is that you have to have the cooperation of a community. People see these crimes committed. They know who's involved.
You got cops who are shooting people. What the hell? Maybe the cops did it. Who the hell knows? It's such a frightening thing to go outside your door. That's the frightening thing. That's why Howard will last forever. He's in this cocoon.
I stay here.
He'll never get hurt.
He's right. That's why I won't leave.
That's what they got to do. They got to turn around and say, you commit the crime, you're going to not do time, whack you out. Agabish.
All
right, go ahead.
To him. Here is the little girl's grandmother. Her name is Linda Dalton.
Linda Dalton.
She's sort of making an appeal to the people of this community.
It has to be more an issue of conscience. That they have to realize that they have children, their children have children, and they're all in danger. And the only way that anything can be done is if they come forward.
But they won't. Let me tell you something.
This is what I'm saying. Even you sitting right there, these people aren't being nice to you.
Right.
They're terrorizing you, too.
What about the kid in the paper? This doctor is forgiving the guy who shot him in the subway. I forgive you. There's no forgiveness.
Right.
Whack him out. On the subway, where it happened, tell the people, get away, stay outside. This is 38th Street. What are you going to do?
You know what it
whack
is?
the guy out that shot the doctor on 38th Street.
You know what it is?
Kill him right there.
The community will not come forward and turn these guys in.
The community's full of
They will protect the criminals. What was this? What was this? Is this a Hispanic gang or a black gang? What is it?
I'm not sure.
Did you read about they just caught the 3 Chinese guys or Japanese guys in California?
Yeah.
They were looking for them in New York, so they had to go to California.
Yes.
We got to take trips to find these guys.
Right.
That's because
like a phone call. Call up William B. Williams, whatever his name is.
Willie.
Yeah, we need 3 Chinese guys. Yeah, you bring them over here. No, we got to get up, put them on a plane, take a trip. The guy goes, well, we're here. We're going to Hawaii.
It's the United States. Just kill them over in California. That's all, right?
No, they're in California. You call up the Secret Service there and say, get these 3 guys and bring them here. No, we got to go on the way to Hawaii. We go there. What are you doing? I'm going to Hawaii to suck on a pineapple, so I'll pick up these 3 guys. What are you kidding me?
He's right. I don't know what he said, but he's right. I don't know what he said.
Anyway, they do say that they possibly are close to making an arrest in that case.
You're still on the same case? We fast out.
All right. Well, you on another case.
He's on another case.
We have the judge
on the
here
Chinese
in New York.
We got to make a phone call looking for 3 Chinese. 3 Chinese. No.
The reward for finding suspects in the jogger case here is up to $20,000. Now that the shoe store this young woman worked in has matched the $10,000 put up by the police department, they still have no leads in that case.
Absolutely.
They'll find the guy.
They'll find him.
Absolutely.
They'll find him.
Take a couple of days, but they'll find him. But
absolutely.
You can't jog, you can't walk, you can't talk, you can't go shopping, you can't do nothing today. Why? Because we're too nice. The niceness got to end. Stop. Cut out the fat with all that waste of money. Get down and get these criminals. Whack them out. Whack them out. That's what you got to do.
Well, he's right.
Illinois is executed.
No one's going to argue.
We're in Illinois now.
Yes, they executed someone this morning.
You notice Pat is dressed like a militia member?
Yeah, he looks like he's ready to go target.
Have you joined the militia?
I don't join nothing.
Right,
Who want me in a militia?
You're a loner. Imagine you in a militia.
Pat with a gun is a frightening idea.
Right.
Whack them out. Whack.
You don't own weapons, do you? You don't have any weapons, do you?
I don't touch them.
You don't have guns or anything.
You know what happened? You know I bought that thing, that's electrical thing.
The zapper?
Yeah, you know what
stun gun.
Accidentally, I zapped myself.
Did you really?
I swear to you. I pressed a button.
That is your problem?
No, you put the hook in, but nobody told me you put the hook in. That's when it starts to generate. I put the hook in. I said, I wonder how this feels. I put it back like I went about 14 feet.
Really?
I swear to you, I said, am I sick? Am I sick?
Why did you do that?
My blood pressure again. When I have my blood pressure.
You zapped on yourself?
By accident.
Oh, my God.
And I read the instructions after.
Yeah, you could have killed yourself.
No, but I said, it probably don't work. Look, I said, how will I know if it works? I put it against my arm, and I went 14 feet behind like a jerk. And I went, what? My hair, man.
Oh, my God. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't
What did I tell you about this guy they whacked out in Illinois?
At least it worked. Right. What happened in Illinois?
He murdered 3 relatives by lacing their food with arsenic. Just hours before his death, Charles Albanese issued a statement addressed to the people of the state of Illinois saying, by the time you read this, you will have executed an innocent man.
Oh, he's full of it.
He was killed by lethal injection.
Everybody's in it.
Can you imagine? His claim was that some guys came in and poisoned his whole family except him.
Slowly.
Except him. Every night they ate dinner together.
Why don't they poison him? That could be his execution.
They did. Lethal injection is poison.
No, I'm talking about slow.
Through his food.
Like 8-9 days.
Right.
See?
And let him know it's happening.
That's right. That's how you punish people.
You give them a choice.
That's where it is, baby. You're going to do it right now. Give it to them.
You can give them a choice.
You hit him with an axe. You hit him with an axe. Get the axe and hit that guy with the axe.
You know, you're way too angry. You stun gun yourself one too many times.
President Clinton.
Really? Oh, my God. Go ahead.
That's the funniest story I've ever heard. President Clinton has come to the defense of the New York Times and the Washington Post. They, of course, published the manifesto of the Unibomber.
Yeah, the Unibomber.
I wonder what... wait a second.
Whack them out. Take them on 38th Street. To 38th Street and whack them out. Whack them out. In the ground. Plant basil. Plant basil.
A lot of people have criticized him, but President Clinton says he appreciates.
I don't understand it. I don't understand.
You don't think they should have printed the Unibomber?
I can't get an ad in the Hobo News.
Right. You guys got 6 pages.
They're writing in the best paper in the country, Pat, the New York Times.
And no one asked you.
Unibomber. There's no such place as a Unibomber. I'm telling you, there's no guy. There's no Unibomber.
You don't think there is a Unibomber?
There's no. You're some jerk turning around and made up the whole thing, and that's the story. There's no Unibomber.
Right.
These people who turned around and blew up, they blew themselves up.
All right, let's hear what President Clinton says about the Unibomber.
Not a rocket scientist.
The federal government's been trying to catch the Unibomber for more than 15 years now.
We'll never catch him.
And it's obvious that this is a person who strikes infrequently, carefully, with great focus. And for those reasons, I believe that publishing the manifesto was warranted.
What a boring human being. Even the Unibomber guys, I'm going to give up, man.
I'm going to sleep.
That's terrible. The Unibomber, you see where the problem is?
What is the problem?
We make a guy.
We give him a name.
We make a guy like who he is, big cheese. And if they locked him up, he'll write a book.
Right.
They'll put him in prison. They'll discuss it. They don't know yet.
They'll dissect him.
Right.
He'll be studied.
He'll be studied. Well, look, they got the brain of the Dahmer. They kept his brain.
Yeah, Dahmer.
Yeah, like we want to make another...
Jeffrey Dahmer.
What are they going to do with the brain? Make scrambled eggs with it?
Right.
Who cares, you stupid bastard? Put him in a grave. Put the whole body in the grave.
Right.
Don't leave this brain out there. I'll look somebody and touch it and become another killer.
Right. Someone touches his brain.
Like Wayne Newton.
Yeah, right.
Now, look what we're going through now. Wayne Newton can't get a hit record, so he wants to dig up Pocahontas' body. Leave the woman alone. Why do you go to London, you dopey bastard, and digging up this Indian? What is your business? Mind your business. Then another guy says, I'm going to dig up Jesse James' bone. He's a criminal, you dopey bed. Get Einstein's bones.
Right. Study that.
Make soup.
All right. Let's see.
John Paul is on his way here, Howard.
Unbelievable. He says, I'm going over there and dig up Pocahontas' bone.
What do you think of the Pope? You're not going to say anything about the Pope.
You can't see no more.
What do you think of the Pope?
I think he's going to cause traffic problems. That's all I know. It's traffic. Nobody cares. What are you carrying on? Listen, my wife's a big Catholic. She loves to be Catholic. I love her for that. She's wonderful. I am not a religious man, but do me a favor.
Does she do everything? Does she have beads and everything? I mean, does she have statues?
She's got beads.
Really? Does she have statues?
We got statues in my house.
Really?
But it's a funny thing. When you have a candle underneath the statue, the house is never burned down.
Really?
They never. My mother went to Italy, she had the candle, and the curtain was going over the candle for 6 weeks. Nothing burns.
Right.
Today, with all the asbestos, everything burns.
Right.
You got to have saints in the place with a candle, nothing will burn down.
So you get nervous when she lights all the candles.
I see. You get up in the morning, you see God. You see, and I respect her. She has a right to do that, but I'm surrounded.
Right. Does she go to church every Sunday?
I got a statue that stares at you.
Does she go to church?
No matter where I look, it's scary.
Do you have it in your bedroom?
Polish her, yeah.
And when you make love? And when you make love?
Everything's there. Everything.
Statues.
Lightning. And now, you know why I got an impediment in my eye?
Why?
Because the candle's going flick, 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 flick.
The candle.
All night long. You go to bed and you pee, and you get the flick, 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 flick.
Your wife keeps the candle burning at night?
Well, it's there. It's all night long.
Wow.
It's like that incense. You know the incense?
Right. Yeah.
Nonsense.
I got that. Nonsense.
I'm telling you. So I go to the bathroom, and I put the light on, and the light, I mean, it's horrible because I can't stand candles.
Right.
Then when it's my birthday, she'll flick, 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 flick.
Yeah. She's superstitious.
Well, you know, not only are they getting the stadium ready for the Pope's arrival, Howard.
Right.
The merchandise people are getting ready.
That's
the
what
Pope
gets me crazy.
is big business.
Jackie Martin should bring a shirt.
That's right. This Jackie should be there because they'll be selling Pope T-shirts, Pope wristwatches, a drink of Pope mineral water.
Oh, wow. I'm sick. That's such a terrible.
That's disgusting.
That's not a holy man no more. This is business.
Right.
This is business, baby.
Does your wife buy that stuff? Will she buy that stuff?
Hey, we went to Rome. We saw the first guy.
Right.
Pope Pius the 3rd and 9th, whatever.
You saw him?
And over there they call him Masiello.
Right.
Masiello means like the queen walking out there. And, you know, my wife bought it. I respect her. And I said, how many chains can you have?
Yeah.
How many crosses can you have?
Right.
I got no cross. I got a thing in my heart called common sense.
Right.
These are icons. He's going, what does that mean when he says we got to help the people? Give him a sandwich. Give him a sandwich.
Not
Don't pray for the people.
Right.
Give him a sandwich.
Right.
You got gold in Rome. Gold all over the place. You could
melt it down and make sandwiches.
Melt everybody down.
Right.
Melt the Pope down. Give him a couple of sandwiches. Give him a sandwich. Give him a sandwich. Give him a sandwich.
Well, here is Robert Viliani, who's the head of the guy who gets the merchandise, all the
what
stuff.
do you got to say?
Let's see. Come on, we'll give the guy a chance.
He's expecting to do big business.
All right.
Oh, sure.
4 out of 10 people will buy something at a concert. We have heard, and I feel, Pope John Paul should be 7 out of 10 will buy something.
7 out of 10. He's going to do better than the rock and roll star.
That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace. They're marketing everybody. They're marketing everybody. Why do you leave it alone? He's the Pope. He's supposed to have a certain kind of an air.
Right. You shouldn't be selling stuff.
You know,
Johnny Carson at least didn't sell stuff.
When we grew up, we used to say, your mother and father was scared. Go to church and he's over there. Where? He's over here. There was nobody there, but we kept looking.
Right. Where's God?
Usually you got scared.
Right.
And the priest come out and he looked at you like, he said, this guy walks on water. He can't walk nowhere. Forget
right.
Water.
Of course. He's a guy. Go ahead.
Newt Gingrich taped a top 10 list for David Letterman last night to apologize to New York. He got into big trouble this weekend by saying New York takes in more money from the federal government than
everybody
it sends.
hates New York.
So here he is apologizing.
Number 10.
Rats the size of a Georgia Bulldog.
That's right. Number 9.
Rollerblading on the Upper East Side with Alphonse and Rudy.
Number 8.
3 words, all night delis.
This guy's funny. Number 7.
Just between us, my mom whispers to me, that Letterman's kind of a dork.
Pat, you can't get on the show.
Number 6.
When people see me, they yell, hey, Donahue, I got your caller right here.
What are they talking about?
New York.
New York, though.
Number 4.
Newt Gingrich. He's got some delivery, huh?
What happened to become president? What happened to intelligentsia?
Falafel binges with Rush.
That's right. Number 3.
New York cabbies have names that make mine seem almost normal.
Number 2.
But citizens know how to enjoy a great Georgia peach.
Oh, please.
It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
Yeah.
But you see, the experts of these kind of shows don't know talent. They think just because they're Newt Gingrich, he's a speaker of the House, he comes on and goes, we got the speaker. But he don't speak.
No, he's not saying anything.
This man don't speak. He says things I never heard of. Anybody say something constructive. Give him a sandwich. That's constructive.
Right. And what is the number 1 thing?
It's there.
Okay.
The number 1 is there.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now the number 1 thing Newt Gingrich loves about New York City.
It's just a T away from being Newt York.
I'm glad we waited.
Newt Gingrich. These guys, now these guys,
forget it.
Somebody wrote that. Somebody wrote that.
Of course.
The guy that wrote that ought to be.
The guy who wrote that should be fired.
Right.
I just said that. So she's following me now.
What else is in the news, Robin?
Whack him out.
Whack him out.
Whack him a sandwich. Whack him out and give him a sandwich.
Ricky Lake is upset because they want her to actually do some community service.
Yeah, she was
arrested last year for doing this PETA protest against the Karl Lagerfeld Fifth Avenue offices.
Right.
And they, messed up some property, so they usually have you clean up some property when you mess up some property. So the DA's office wants her to go around and clean up the subway.
Good. That's what she's going to do.
Ricky Lake would prefer if they let her go make some baskets for AIDS patients and deliver them herself.
It's called a punishment. Yeah, she's going to create her own punishment.
Naturally.
Yeah, she shouldn't have been doing what she did.
She's the luckiest girl in the world to be on a channel, whatever channel.
Now, you got to admit, she's got no talent.
I got news for you.
Yeah.
And her PR people told her to go out there and go on strike with the fur and stuff, and this jerk turns around and does it.
And she broke the law, and she defaced property.
If she's so into this protest, take your punishment.
She's not a woman that can take punishment, because she's an icon now. She's Ricky Lake.
Big deal.
Yeah, how can she sweep up the subway?
What does she do? Ask questions?
I don't know what
does she do? Ask questions?
I don't know. They got a lot of guys. They got more new people. This Bledsoe girls, I saw her the other day. Where's the talent? Where's the creativity?
Right.
I don't
nothing.
understand it.
Well.
It's sad. Then when they say, why are you always yelling, Pat? I'm yelling not because of me. I'm 66. I saw the movie already. What about the talented people who can't get a chance? And you put these politicians on and these cliques. Everybody's in a clique. And they lie.
He's right.
You know.
He's right. He's right. He's right.
They are liars?
Yeah, go ahead. Come on, Robin. While you got an opening.
Okay.
Come on.
While it's quiet, they say in the paper today that... Hello?
Go ahead. That was Billy. Yes.
They say in the paper today that it looks like the divorce rumors that are always swirling around the Whitney Houston-Bobby Brown marriage are coming more solid. Bobby Brown was at the China Club on Monday night, and he said to some people who were around there that they separated last weekend as a first step toward divorce because he's got to be himself. He's got to be able to go out.
Well,
he can't be pent up by her.
He should do community service.
He can't do it. He's not capable.
Clean the subways. So should she. I don't care what happens to the two of them.
So there you go. It's probably over for Bobby and Ricky. We'll have to wait and see. Ellen DeGeneres has a best-selling book out, and
the worst book.
She is warning people.
I don't understand it either.
I don't understand it.
But wait a minute. She's warning people that the people who love her on TV, they might get a little offended by this book because it's not the woman on TV in the book.
Oh, you know what? Sales must be off.
But she wants to have a lesbian lover on her show.
She does?
That's what it was in that day, and the network says there's no way.
Of course.
You're not going to do that.
Who wants to see that?
No, but I'm bringing a point. Here you get a series. The guy gives you a shot. Now you come in there and say, you gave me a shot, yeah. What do you want me to do? Be talented. Don't stop bringing in this thing and that political thing and your lesbian way or your gay way.
Just be on the stupid show.
Be on the show. I'm bringing a point. This girl, I never heard of this girl until she got on the show.
Right.
She should kiss the floor.
Right.
I never hear anybody say, thank you. What a lucky person. I'm thankful for what I got. Now they want to bring in that.
He's the angriest guy I know. All right, let's go.
Let's go. It's almost time.
Right.
I can have the best intentions. I always try to come from a good place. I never try to be cruel. Someone's going to be offended. There's going to be somebody that reads something and go, I can't believe because, this is a different voice than Ellen Morgan's. This is me.
Oh, boy.
There you go.
That book has nothing in it.
Did you read it?
You know what she writes about?
How could you be offended?
She writes about she don't like airplane food. Like airplane jokes.
Observation. Have you ever noticed?
Have you ever noticed the airplane food?
Somebody out there's buying this book.
Yeah. You know who buys it?
Who?
People who don't have anything else to buy.
They want to be in the string.
They want to be in the string.
The string.
I'll tell you one thing about my new book. I'm not making a plug here. I've got honesty in it. I talk about everything.
Okay. When's it coming out?
November 14th.
That's what they say anyway.
That's what they say. I don't know.
You could be lying. I don't know.
I'm still
handwriting?
No, I do it on the computer.
Okay.
Nothing in handwriting.
Okay.
Only changes I make in handwriting.
You already set to make a tour?
No.
No tour.
I've only written 5 chapters.
He's too big to tour.
Oh, it's not a big, thick book?
It is. There's over 100,000 words in the 5 chapters.
What do you mean you only wrote 5 chapters?
I've written 5 chapters.
Big chapters.
But I wrote too much. I wrote 100.
Are you going to go on a tour?
I'm going to have to promote it a little bit.
That's what it was.
But I'm not going to go on a big tour.
Ellen DeGeneres show.
Yeah. But Jeinfeld, I call her. for. You know why?
All right.
Because it's like Seinfeld except with a vagina. Same thing. Vaginefeld.
I'll tell you one thing. I just started to see his show. He has a good show.
It's a good show.
It's a good show. And that Jason Alexander is super talented man.
Yeah, good man.
I love that guy.
I like the show.
With the tall hair there. What is his name?
Michael Richards. He's good. He's great.
The fact that even Jeremy's wonderful. And,
it's a good show.
Oh, yeah. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a good show.
I just started to watch the reruns. And, when I was home in Vegas every night, I didn't want nobody to bother me. I said, this is a funny show.
It is a good show. But Vaginefeld, what does she do?
I don't know.
Right. You should go watch that, Pat. Tell us about
yeah, give us a review. All right, what else you got?
JFK is doing a media tour. Speaking of tours, he's got this magazine, George, out that I understand sold out in a couple of days.
I guarantee you, the next issue will not sell out.
Cindy Crawford on the cover with her belly button showing, and the article inside was Madonna as president. If I were president, an article by Madonna.
What's Sharon Stone said about this, her and JFK Jr.?
Never mind that. You know what Madonna said about me? She says if she was the president, she'd have me deported.
And she'd bring back, what's his name?
And she'd bring back Roman Polanski, that child molester.
But she's sick.
She's a sicko.
But see, at least they're talking about you. Nobody's talking about you.
No, but that's a sick comment.
I think JFK ought to bring his butt in here. If he can use your name to sell magazines, he can use this show.
And I'll tell you about JFK Jr. That should be the editor of a dating magazine.
So what is wrong with him?
You know what he did?
What does he do?
Nothing. How could he be an editor? I guarantee you he couldn't even write 2 pages.
He wasn't a good lawyer.
He's not an editor. You know what he is?
He's a spokesmodel. He's a stud.
Right, a stud.
Everybody said they went to bed with him. It's like a big thing.
He's a stud. I'd like to see him edit.
What gives me agita, if you will.
Right. No one has agita except Pat.
Is the fact that, here he is. All he is, the son of somebody.
Right.
And he can get on any show he wants.
He's the son of a target.
So last night he's target.
Right?
Last night he's on the NBC News and the CBS Evening News.
Right.
Being interviewed by Dan Rather and Tom Brokaw.
Because they got nobody else.
What do you ask him?
Oh! They got nobody else. They don't want nobody that has something to say. They want a guy that looks nice. Everybody wants to jump on his bones. And they all go, wow, is he nice? He's JFK's son. And
they did a thing.
And the country's
They did a thing on him on Arts and Entertainment, JFK Jr., right? They did an hour show.
They had a biography on him.
A biography. So listen to this. Why? Because who knows why? So anyway, they have the biography.
The clown should have
That's right. He's done
more.
So listen to this. They do a biography on the guy, and what do they find out? That he is the only Kennedy that didn't go to Harvard. You know why?
Why? He's not too bright.
Of course not. He doesn't have a brain in his head. And what did he do? He went to Brown. And you know what he majored in? I bet you don't know what he majored in.
Fish.
Wrong. Drama.
He swears that's not true.
Drama.
He says he took 3 theater courses the whole time he was at Brown.
The country is making this kid like he's something special, that he don't die or that he don't live. They're making him, the kid has done nothing that we know.
How can he be an editor?
That his father and his mother were big popular people.
Do you know how hard you have to work to become an editor of anything? To edit anything? A $20 million magazine?
You know the job you start
out. That's not his money, is that? I'm sure he.
Of course not. He wouldn't put up his money.
The money, and like you said, the first thing, this thing.
I said, how are we going to get advertising? Well, we'll hire John F. Kennedy Jr. We'll pretend he's the editor.
Absolutely.
Well, he's also booked on the Larry King Show.
Yeah.
Oh, Larry King, one thing.
He just did appearance on Murphy Brown.
Larry King gets everybody.
You want to know why? Because he's an ass kisser.
He's not going to ask a tough question.
How old he got?
He doesn't get anybody upset. You know, I went on that show. You know, when I put out my first book. Excuse me. When I put out my first videotape, I went on that show. I said, I'm going to go sell videotapes. I go on that show, and I give out my 1-800 number. You know how many calls I got?
How many?
Now, I was on an hour, and I gave it out about 5 times. Guess how many calls I got? Now, he's on around the world. All over the country and around the world.
How many?
How many calls do you think I got?
5.
4.
A liar for 1.
Yeah. 4 calls.
So, in other words, in essence, what you're telling me...
Nobody watches it.
But meanwhile, everybody's saying he's number 1. Who's counting?
He's not number 1. He is number... No, I'll tell you the number. He is number 1.
I got a 42 long. And he
is number 1. He's got a 1 share.
Okay.
That's like Charles Grodin.
What?
A share of the audience. In other words...
The United States?
No, let me tell you... Yeah, the United States. Let me tell you what it is. When he is on... There is a plus or minus error of 1.
Okay.
That means they could be off by 1 point. So if he has a 1 rating, you know what that means?
He's got nobody.
He could have 0.
But why is he still on? Why do the sponsors sponsor him?
Because they have nothing else to sponsor. It's a safe show.
That don't make any sense.
They don't get a lot of money for that show.
I wouldn't put up my money to give a guy who can't bring in $7 worth of business. That don't make any sense.
No, they put up because they don't care. Don't you understand something? And a sponsor like McDonald's doesn't care if people listen to the show. As long as it's safe.
Oh.
They don't care if you have any viewers because it's a big corporation.
Listen, this is your business. I don't know about that.
Believe me, I know. Am I right?
I don't know about
that.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Who this?
Cash.App, $, MilkCratemarauder.
Venmo,
@ Crate, Marauder.
You stupid bastard.